The history of the Kutai Kingdom. Introduction. The Kutai Kingdom, also known as the Kingdom of Kutai Martadipura, was an ancient kingdom located on the island of Borneo, in what is now modern-day Indonesia. With a rich history that spans over 1,000 years, the Kutai Kingdom played a significant role in shaping the political, cultural, and economic landscape of the region. In this comprehensive account, we will delve into the origins, rise, and eventual decline of the Kutai Kingdom, exploring its political structure, cultural achievements, and interactions with neighboring civilizations. Origins and early history. The origins of the Kutai Kingdom can be traced back to the 4th century CE when Indian traders began to establish settlements along the Mahakam River in present-day East Kalimantan. These traders brought with them Hindu-Buddhist influences, which gradually took root among the indigenous populations of the area. It was during this period that the Kutai Kingdom emerged as a distinct political entity, with its center at the city of Kutai Martadipura. The early rulers of Kutai adopted the Indian-influenced cult of Devaraja, or God King, which linked the ruler's authority to divine endorsement. The first recorded king of Kutai was Maharaja Kudungga, whose reign is estimated to have begun around the 4th century CE. Under his rule, Kutai Martadipura flourished as a center of trade, attracting merchants from various parts of Southeast Asia. Indian influence and the Golden Age. During the 5th and 6th centuries CE, the Kutai Kingdom experienced a period of significant Indian cultural influence. Indian merchants and scholars arrived in Kutai, bringing with them Hindu and Buddhist teachings, which shaped the religious and artistic practices of the kingdom. The ruling elite of Kutai adopted Hinduism, and numerous temples and shrines were constructed to honor Hindu deities such as Shiva and Vishnu. The 7th century marked the golden age of the Kutai Kingdom. It was during this time that the kingdom reached its zenith in terms of political power and cultural achievements. King Mulawarman, who ruled during this period, expanded the kingdom's influence by establishing alliances and engaging in trade with other regional powers such as Srivijaya and the Chinese Tang dynasty. The wealth generated from these trade relationships allowed Kutai to flourish, and its capital city, Kutai Martadipura, became a bustling center of commerce and intellectual pursuits. Decline and transformation. In the 10th century, the Kutai Kingdom began to experience a gradual decline. This decline was partly due to the decline of Srivijaya, which had been a crucial ally and trading partner of Kutai. Additionally, the rise of other regional powers and the changing trade routes further impacted Kutai's prosperity. The kingdom faced challenges from the Javanese Kingdom of Majapahit and the Islamic Sultanate of Brunei. By the 14th century, Islam had started to spread in the region, and it gradually gained prominence among the Kutai ruling class. The adoption of Islam by the ruling elite marked a significant transformation for the Kutai Kingdom. The Islamic influence led to changes in the political structure and cultural practices of the kingdom. However, it is important to note that the local populations retained their indigenous beliefs and practices alongside Islam. Colonial period and modern era. In the 17th century, the Kutai Kingdom came under the influence of European colonial powers. The Dutch East India Company established a presence in the region and gradually gained control over the trade routes. The Dutch influence in Kutai increased over time, leading to the eventual annexation of the kingdom into the Dutch East Indies in the late 19th century. With the colonization of the Kutai Kingdom by the Dutch, the traditional political structure of the kingdom underwent significant changes. The Dutch implemented a system of indirect rule, allowing local rulers to retain some autonomy under Dutch supervision. The Dutch influence brought about the introduction of modern administrative systems, infrastructure development, and economic changes. During the Dutch colonial period, natural resources such as timber, coal, and oil were extensively exploited in the Kutai region. The extraction of these resources had a profound impact on the local economy and environment. Large-scale plantations were established, displacing indigenous communities and transforming the landscape. The exploitation of natural resources also led to an influx of migrant laborers from other parts of the Dutch East Indies, further altering the demographic makeup of the region. With the outbreak of World War II, the Dutch colonial administration collapsed, and the Japanese Imperial Army occupied the Kutai region. The Japanese occupation lasted from 1942 to 1945 and brought about significant changes in the socio-political landscape of the Kutai Kingdom. The Japanese implemented policies aimed at mobilizing local resources for their war efforts, leading to forced labor and economic hardships for the local population. Following the end of World War II, Indonesia declared its independence from colonial rule. The Kutai Kingdom, along with other regions, became part of the newly formed Republic of Indonesia. The kingdom's political structure was dismantled, and traditional rulers lost their authority. The Kutai region became part of the province of East Kalimantan, and its rich cultural heritage became integrated into the broader Indonesian national identity. Today, the remnants of the Kutai Kingdom's rich history can still be seen in the region. Archaeological sites, such as the Muara Caiman Temple complex, stand as a testament to the ancient Hindu-Buddhist heritage of the kingdom. Traditional ceremonies and cultural practices, influenced by the kingdom's past, continue to be celebrated by the local communities. The Kutai National Park, established in 1982, preserves the region's natural beauty and biodiversity, showcasing its ecological importance. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in the Kutai Kingdom's history and heritage. Efforts are being made to preserve and promote the cultural and historical significance of the kingdom. Archaeological research and excavations continue to shed light on the ancient past of the region, uncovering artifacts and structures that provide insights into the Kutai Kingdom's political and cultural landscape. In conclusion, the history of the Kutai Kingdom is a tale of an ancient civilization that emerged as a powerful and influential force in Borneo. From its origins as a small trading settlement to its golden age of Indian cultural influence, the Kutai Kingdom played a significant role in shaping the region's history. The kingdom's decline and transformation under the influence of Islam and European colonization marked a significant turning point, leading to the integration of the Kutai region into the broader Indonesian nation. Today, the legacy of the Kutai Kingdom lives on through its cultural heritage and the enduring spirit of its people. Thanks for watching.